Facebook's radical RDNA4m gamble, a strategic risk assessment leveraging open source for accelerated performance, a critical pivot. The recent advancements within the RAD/ACO projects, spearheaded by a Valve developer and now incorporated into AMD's GFX 11.7 release, represent a potentially transformative shift in the competitive landscape of high-performance computing, particularly concerning AMD's RDNA4m architecture. This development, coinciding with Facebook's renewed focus on open-source technologies, notably through their
X.com initiatives, warrants a thorough strategic analysis given the inherent risks and potential rewards associated with this aggressively pursued approach. The integration of these changes underscores a growing reliance on community-driven innovation, demanding a reassessment of traditional vendor-controlled development cycles and signaling a significant escalation in the battle for GPU performance dominance.
The shifting sands of GPU acceleration, open source as a disruptive force in the tech ecosystem. Historically, the development of graphics acceleration solutions has been largely dominated by proprietary technologies and closed-source ecosystems, with companies like NVIDIA and AMD maintaining tight control over driver development and optimization. However, the emergence of RAD and ACO, driven by open-source contributions, demonstrates a fundamental shift in this paradigm, fueled by the collective intelligence of a global community.
The inclusion of these changes within AMD's GFX 11.7 release indicates a strategic acknowledgement of the disruptive potential of open-source innovation, particularly in the context of the rapidly evolving landscape of hardware acceleration and the increasing demand for efficient compute performance across diverse workloads, from machine learning to high-end gaming. This trend is further amplified by the geopolitical considerations surrounding access to advanced technologies and the desire for greater control over intellectual property.
Deconstructing the RAD/ACO advantage, a technical deep dive leveraging community expertise for RDNA4m optimization. The core of this strategic shift lies in the meticulous optimization of the RAD and ACO projects, specifically targeting the RDNA4m architecture. The Valve developers' contributions, focusing on shader compiler enhancements and memory management algorithms, have demonstrably improved performance metrics within benchmark suites, exceeding initial expectations.
This success stems from a deep understanding of low-level hardware interactions and a commitment to rigorous testing, qualities often amplified by a large, distributed development team. Furthermore, the integration of ACO, a dedicated compute accelerator, represents a crucial step toward unlocking the full potential of the RDNA4m architecture, enabling accelerated computation across a wider range of applications beyond traditional graphics rendering, a critical differentiator in the increasingly competitive landscape of specialized hardware.
The open-source nature of these projects also fosters rapid iteration and adaptation, allowing AMD to quickly respond to emerging performance bottlenecks and integrate feedback from a diverse user base, creating a dynamic and responsive development cycle.
Navigating the turbulence, risks and strategic implications. A calculated bet on open source, long-term considerations. The strategic implications of Facebook's embrace of RAD/ACO coupled with AMD's accelerated integration are profound and potentially destabilizing to the established order within the GPU market. While the immediate gains in performance are undeniable, the long-term risks associated with relying heavily on community-driven development, including concerns regarding security vulnerabilities, inconsistent driver support, and the potential for fragmentation, necessitate careful monitoring.
Moreover, the success of this venture hinges on sustained community engagement and AMD's willingness to fully embrace open-source principles, including transparent development processes and collaborative decision-making. Looking ahead, the potential for further advancements driven by the open-source community could significantly erode NVIDIA market share, demanding that NVIDIA aggressively respond with its own open-source initiatives or face a protracted period of decline.
The ultimate outcome will be determined by the continued alignment of strategic priorities and the ability to effectively manage the inherent complexities of a decentralized development model.